VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. Andian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Daghang banan kung maayo mo tula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup ang kontra droga, maiusap ang tanan. Andian ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup.
After a heart-stopping first game dito sa loob ng Pagadian City Gymnasium, dalawa namang koponan ang gustong magpakita ng kanilang talento para sa kanilang mga kapwa koponan. As we take a look at the newly renovated Pagadian City Gymnasium dito po sa siyudad ng Pagadian, probinsya ng Zamboanga del Sur, as the Misamis Oriental Brew Authority goes up against the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. That is our match at hand, and later on our main game of our Sunday triple header will feature the Pagadian Explorers kontra sa Clarin Santo Niño. Mayong buntag Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao and all over the world. My name is Alvin Tanyada. I'm bringing you this second game is Mr. Paul Hoven. Paul.
Good afternoon, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Again, we have a beautiful another day of basketball game. You can add me up on Twitter, phoven7.
And yun nga po. And isama na natin sa kwentuhan natin third member of our panel, Nino Abanit. Nino.
Coach, good afternoon din sa inyo dyan. I'm super duper excited for this game kasi ito mga players na to dati napapanood ko lang sa TV, ngayon nakikita ko na naglalaro dito, kaya I'm super duper excited for this game. Lalo na maglalaban ang Misor Brew Authority kontra dito sa Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. Kaya kayo dyan, Coach, kamusta kayo?
Excited na rin naman kami dahil nga maganda yung first game natin. Ngayon, our second game, neutral grounds. Bakbakan niya po ng Misamis Oriental Brew Authority and Kapatagan Buffalo Braves as we turn it over now to Jorvi Villanueva for the starters of our match.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. It's Sunday afternoon. We are live in Pagadian City, the little Hong Kong of the South. We are also live in Facebook, YouTube channel, and MyTV Cebu, channel 30. This is your Juxtago VisMin Super Cup Mindanao League. Games between the Misor Brew Authority and the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters from the Misor Brew Authority. Standing at center, man in the middle, standing at 6'6", number 18, Jason Ballesteros. At forward, number 45, standing at 6'4", Mac Barakel. Another forward, standing at 6'2", number 6, J.R. Kawaling. At guard, number 7, standing 6'1", Joseph Sodorifa. And man at the point, standing at 5'1", number 21, Andoy Estrella. The head coach for the Misor Brew Authority is Viz Valencia. And now the starters from the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. Standing man in the middle, number 10, standing at 6'7", Christian Fajarito. At forward, standing at 6'3", number 18, Jeff Hakai. And at the forward, standing at 6 foot flat, number 77, Renz Palma. At guard, standing at 6 foot flat, number 9, King Estero. And man at the point, standing at 5'9", number 3, Archie Inigo. And the head coach for the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves is Chris Da Saint Bautista. And the officials for this ball game is Erwin Trabalio, Paul Cañete, Jake Gascuña, and the alternate,
Starters
Jay
have been
Martinez.
called out as we tip off basketball dito sa Little Hong Kong of the South, Pagadian City, as the first possession will go to the blue shirts of Kapatagan.
You know, talking about Kapatagan on their last game against Pagadian Explorers, they were outdueled, outnumbered on all cylinders. So we expect them that coming from that big loss, they will at least man lang improve on that output.
Yes, two-game losing streak nga itong koponan ng Kapatagan, while itong Misor coming off a victory in their last game.
Yeah.
Joseph Sedorifa, yes.
Yeah, talking about Misor naman, although they win against Iligan, medyo mababa pa rin sa average nila considering that this lineup is a score-laden team.
Yes, parehas ako. Ito nga koponan ng Misor is composed of former FEU Tamaraos and also former Gilas 1.0 members. So, malakas ang lineup ito as Christian Fajarito hits a booming triple to start the scoring for Kapatagan.
Yeah, you're talking about Ballesteros and JR Kawaling. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, yes, they won that game with a 69-64. But then again, alam natin, they are capable. Imagine mo, first five nila, nandun pa sa bench si Ryan Buenafe.
And that's Ronjay Buenafe.
Ronjay Buenafe.
Yes, and ito nga yan, first basket for Misor on that shot para kay Mac Baracayan.
You know, I've talked to the players for Kapatagan. Kanina sabi ko, they cannot only rely only for Palma. Inigo, Tabaquero, and Costello should take the shoulders, especially on the scoring side.
Jeffrey Acain, drive, no good. Rebound ni Joseph Sedorifa. Andoy Estrella looking for a teammate. He goes outside to Joseph Sedorifa. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Binigay dito sa poste kay Mac Baracael. Baracael inside. That's a foul called on Jeffrey Acain.
Bad defense by Akain. You need to move your feet if you want to play a good defense. Positioning is so important on playing defense.
Right now, 2 free throws ang ibibigay dito ang Mac Baracael. The former FEU Tamarao. First free throw for Mac is good, as these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
You know, I talked to you about earlier, si Ron J. Buenafe. Meron ka pa diyang Cervantes at Sanga on the bench.
And ito nga si Mac Baracael, one of the key figures nga from that Smart Gilas 1.0 squad. Achi Inigo, another former FEU Tamarao, now bringing down the ball against Andoy Estrella. That's a steal by Mac Baracael, and Mac Baracael will score. And Mac Baracael has all the points here for Misor. That is a turnover. Unforced errors here early.
Yeah, that's back-to-back turnovers, Kapatagan.
As we take a look at this layup by Mac Baracael, Calibre 45 scores on that play. Andoy. And the steal here by the big man, Christian Fajarito. Pass to Jeffrey Acain for the score.
You know, the biggest guy on the floor, Fajarito. Siya po yung nag-start ng fast break.
and credit him for doing that. Here comes Mac Baracael, top of the key. Looking for a teammate, binigay kay Jason Ballesteros. Joseph Sedorifa. And that's a foul downstairs on King Astrero. And looking at the starting five nito ni Coach Chris Bautista, he is starting off, as we take a look at this first, ito Christian Pajarito to Jeffrey Acain, the big men running the break. So, as I was saying, ito nga si King Astrero has not been playing or has not played here dito sa ating Mindanao leg, and he is starting his first game of the tournament here. And that is a foul on the drive on Christian Pajarito. Kanina nakausap ko nga siya, so sinabi nga niya na he's very excited to finally play here after not being put into the lineup nito ni Coach Chris Bautista.
Yeah, so how many he did not play? That's two games already.
That's three games actually. Na hindi rin siya naglaro during the first game. So this is his first time playing here in the Mindanao League. As these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics na nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Edok Dorotea now checking in for Jeff Acain, and Papart Mandresa also checking in for Christian Pajarito.
So were you able to check Coach Alvin why he did not play on their last three
balance
games?
kasi balance daw ng lineup nito ng ni Coach Chris Bautista, because King Astrero is a two-guard. And ngayon, hindi nga maglalaro Shaq Alanes and Jamil Cabawan. So yung balance nga ng lineup nito, they have a 17-man lineup. So sabi ni Coach Chris, balansihin naman natin ngayon. King Astrero now bringing down the ball. Binigay dito kay Renz Palma. Palma to Achi Inigo. Inigo. Moving, passing. Shot clock down. And that is a miss there. Kawaling, forward pass to Mac Baracael, pero masyadong malakas para kay Mac.
Good intention, bad execution. So so far Baracael is very aggressive early in this stage.
Well, all the 7 points of this Misor Brew Authority has been on for Mac Baracael. Ito ang King Astrero. Astrero kontra JR Kawaling. That is a steal. Joseph Sedorifa. Drive. No good. Rebound. Renz Palma.
Talking about Air Palma, he needs to be aggressive. As I can see right now that he's being aggressive.
And he slipped there as Joseph Sedorifa will go up. And the score plus a foul. And nakita niya na abante na siya. Ito si Achi Inigo, dapat di na niya hinabol yun.
Yeah, but then again, early at this game, you don't want to get easy layup.
As we take a look at this assist of the game, our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics na nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Joseph Sedorifa, the former CU Scorpion, former Maralco Bolt. Yes, ang dami na rin na paglaruan nito ni Joseph Sedorifa.
Yeah, he originally played in Cebu, in University of Southern Philippines in Sisafe. So I think I played with him just a year, yung rookie year niya lang.
Yes, rookie year. So, itong si Joseph Sedorifa is only 29 years old. Ikaw ay
30-ish.
ayaw talaga aminin yung edad ng aking partner, as that is a booming triple mula kay Renz Palma.
As I can see this team of Coach Chris Bautista, kung ano yung nilalaro ni Air Palma, it will really affect the team. As we can see on their last game, nung sa fourth quarter hindi na siya nalaro, biglang natambakan sila ng malaki.
Eto, that's a bang 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 three mula kay Joseph Sedorifa.
Talking about Sedorifa, he's not known for his three-pointer. He's a good perimeter guy, an above-average shooting there on the shaded area.
Yes,
but that three-pointer is a good sign for Coach Viz.
Oh, and he is also a very good defender. Ito si Joseph Sedorifa. Doroteo, three ball, no good, rebound. And pulot ni Andoy Estrella. Estrella, pass, real Cervantes scores. As we head into this mandatory timeout, ang ating score right now, it's 15-8. Misor Brew Authority on top as we take a look at this fast break. Andoy passes it to Real Cervantes. The real deal scores.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso at ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapapalad nating mga kababayan.
Pagtubok na rapsa, may alas na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang Roma ni Yorme.
Here inside the Pagadian City Gymnasium. Last game ng Misor ay dun pa sa Ipil. Medyo matagal din silang nakapahinga pero everyday naman silang nagpa-practice. For this ball game, kailangan talagang lang i-match yung energy ng Kapatagan. Huwag din maging kumpiyansa sa laro. At sa depensa naman, kung makakaya every position is stop, gagawin nila, lalo na sa mga shooters at slashers ng Kapatagan. On the other hand naman, para sa Kapatagan Buffalo Braves, depensa din ang kailangan nila, lalo na sa mga shooters ng Misor. Key nila for this game ay ang shooting nila outside para maproblema din ang mga defenders ng kalaban. Kahit lack of preparation sila, kailangan lang ibigay ang 100% para makahabol sa standings sa ating elimination round. Back to you, Coach Alvin and Coach Paul.
And thank you very much, Nino Abanid. And tama naman depends on the outside shooters. Maraming outside shooters tong kumpara ng Misor. Also, for this team, the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves, at isa sa mga shooters na nandito sa loob, Tay Chodoro.
Talking about Chodoro, we need him, especially on the offensive side for Kapatagan, if they want to have a chance of winning this game.
Tay Chodoro, we all know him as a scorer. Pero Mac Baracael now with 9 points here to start our game. Achi Inigo, scoreless in their last game yesterday. Binigay dito kay King Astrero. Astrero looking to move. Find Tay Chodoro kontra Ando Estrella. This is an NCAA matchup. Binigay kay Edok Doroteo. Doroteo, that jumper. And foul is called on Real Cervantes.
Clearly a bad defense there. Actually, he's already in front with his defense, but just a bad case of bad decision.
Fast break attack by Mac Baracael on that other side. As Calibre 45 has 9 points here in this game. Edok Doroteo, first free throw is no good as these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And ito na yung binabanggit mo kanina, Ron J. Buenafe is now checking in kasama si Francis Monsayak and Ralph Salcedo.
Miss Orr in this Mindanao leg started so slow. They still haven't got that conditioning, the groove as a team. Kasi nga, kung tingnan natin yung paper, heavily yung scoring for Miss Orr.
Oh, they went up against Clarin in their initial game over there in Ipil. And then yung last game nga nila against Iligan. So, they are 1-1 in the standings as Francis Monsayak passes it out. Ron J. Buenafe with a bang, bang, bang three.
Buenafe, that's in his resume, that outside shot. Actually, anywhere on the court, this guy can score.
He is a known scorer in college and in the pro rank. Edok Doroteo scores on a 16-footer. Score right now, it's 20-10. 2 minutes and 55 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. Monsayak to Cervantes. Nice spin move, but that is a no good.
That move is so smooth. Sayang lang, lumabas lang talaga.
And Achi Nico now orchestrating the traffic here. Binigay kay Edok Doroteo. Tay Chodoro. Chodoro. Astrero passes it out. Achi Nico. Igot ng bola. Chodoro. Lumapit. Wala pa rin. That is a foul called on Papart Mandresa.
Mandresa, even though it's a foul, you can clearly why Coach Chris Bautista inserted him on the first 5, and he wants energy. That's all this guy can give you. All the dirty work, all the 50-50 balls, you know Mantreza will always be there.
And dahil penalty situation na nga itong kumpanan ng Kapatagan, tutungo sa free throw line si former FEU Tamarao, Rail Cervantes. The real deal. First free throw is no good as these free throws are brought to you by Choose to Go. 100% zero antibiotics na nag-isang manok ng bayan. At isang former FEU Tamarao rin papasok sa loob, papalitan si JR Kawaling Paul Sanga. That's one of the shooters nito ni Coach Biz Valencia. Ganyan ka-deep itong bench ng Misor Brew Authority.
Imagine their backcourt back in their college days. Matatangkad. I'm talking about FEU.
You have a lineup of Terence Romeo, R.R. Garcia, Paul Sanga, and that's a very deep bench there at the backcourt. Edok Doroteo passes it inside to Papart Mandresa against Ralph Salcedo. Papart, and that's a block by Ralph Salcedo. Ron J bring down the ball, gives it up to Real Cervantes. Huli ni Papart Mandresa. Pero another unforced error para dito sa Kapatagan.
Costello talking with Doroteo. Just a bad case of miscommunication.
Yes.
Basketball, one of the most important thing is communication.
Coach Chris Bautista gustong kausapin ang kanyang mga players. They are down by 11, 21 to 10 as we take a look at our first at our Manok ng Bayan walk of the game. Let's see that. Real Cervantes, huli ni Papart Mandresa. Ang harap-harapang butotan na yan ay atin sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang Manok ng Bayan.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Francis Monsayak on your screen and Ron J. Buenafay. Different generation of EAC generals there as ito namang Edok Doroteo and Papart Mandresa needs to do more for them to gain step here against the Misor Brew Authority.
In my own humble opinion, I've known IAC generals because of this guy, Ron J. Buenafay.
Pag pinag-usapan mo yan, legend yan in his days in EAC. That is a basket there inside para kay Real Cervantes, putting Misor on top by 13, 23 to 10. Tay Chodoro. Nakahanap ng kakampi, binigay Doroteo. Ryan Costello. Costello passes it outside. Marlon Monte, that's a 24-second shot clock violation. Overpassing leads to the turnover. So, sinasabi yan ni Coach Chris Bautista si Marlon, tumingin sa oras.
Costello should have taken that shot. We want some production for him. What do you expect? Air Palma is not on the court playing.
Yeah.
So who will score for this Kapatagan Braves?
Speaking of scoring, ito Ron J. Buenafay, known for that, but wala yung tira niya. Costello, binigay Chodoro. Chodoro. Uy, pero wala yun. Sayang yung layup niya na yun. Ryan Costello fouled by Francis Monsayak.
Ang ganda tingnan. Monsayak and Costello. Pound for pound, this is a marquee matchup.
Yes, nagkalaban na rin yan sa NCAA. Ryan Costello as part of the San Sebastian Stags. Itong si Francis Monsayak, part of the EAC Generals.
Ang ganda tingnan. I expect some full court hustle Beautiful assist from both guys.
Ryan Paul Costello makes his first free throw as these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Ryan Costello. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Ron J. Buenafe. Ito ngayon ang kumpanan ng Misor. 39 seconds left. Paul Sanga, no good from 3. Rebound, Babart Mandresa.
You know, this Kapatagan team they're playing small ball here. As you can see, their only legit big man is Authoritea and their 4 guy is Mantreza.
Oh, that is a foul on Babart Mandresa, called for that. Second personal foul called on Babart Mandresa, and rather offensive foul pala yun on Babart Mandresa. So still a Bakers dozen lead here, 23-11 rather, dozen point lead. 28.6 seconds remaining, so differential shot clock game clock of 5 seconds. Francis Munsayak with a smooth reverse.
Beautiful move there by Munsayak. Tingnan natin if Costello will answer the call for this Kapatagan Braves.
25-11, 14-point advantage for the white shirts. Doroteo inside to Mandresa, pass, Tay Chodoro, no! And that will end our first quarter of play. Misamis Oriental really stepping on the gas here as they take a 14-point lead heading into this break. We take a look. Francis Munsayak, smooth reverse on that play. As we head into this quarter break, once again our score 25-11. We will be right back.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Chooks to Go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Tay Chodoro, a missing factor still here for the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. They are down by 14 against Ron J. Buenafe and the rest of the Misamis Oriental Brew Authority. Alvin Tanyana together with Paul Hoven bringing you this second game of our Sunday triple header mula po dito sa loob ng Pagadian City Gymnasium. And right now, Paul, what happened in that first quarter?
You know, they started. This is their biggest output so far in the Mindanao leg in the tournament. No, 25 big points. It started with none other than Calibre 45, as what you said, Mac Barakael.
And they're shooting very well here. 9 out of 17 in the first quarter, 52%, while only 4 out of 13 para sa Kapatagan, only 30%. Tay Chodoro jumper still no good for him as JR Nangsang scores on that play.
You know, Nangsang has been very consistent on that 100. You know, malaala Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Turnover story, 7 na para sa Kapatagan, 2 lamang para sa Misor. Salcedo moves inside, patay ang butigi. Here comes Ryan Costello. Marlon Monte from the left side, no rebound. Marlon Monte and all alone for the score.
I like that timeout of Coach Vish. Huwag mo nang ipaarangkada. Try to stop the Fire.
And that cuts down the lead to 12, 25, 13. As we take a look at this Manok ng Bayan, rebounder ng Bayan. This is Marlon Monte. Selyado ang ilalim kay Marlon Monte, ang ating rebounder ng Bayan natin sa inyo. Nag-chicks to go ang nag-iisang Manok ng Bayan. Marlon Monte scoring earlier, cutting down the lead to 12, and an early timeout there by Coach Viz Valencia.
Just want to stop the fire of the Kapatagan Warriors. There's a 4-0 run.
Yes, the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves right now. So Ron J. Buenafe, 3 ball. That's a bang for him.
That's 2 out of 2 so far for Ron J. You need to be very disciplined with this guy because anywhere on the court, he's a weapon.
Eto, isa pa scorer. Bang, bang, bang for Tate Teodoro.
Tingnan natin if it will be the start of Teodoro from his slump so far in this Mindanao leg.
First 3 points for Tate here in this game. Mac Baracael now in double figures with 11.
Last 3 games, Mac Baracael walang masyadong pinapakita. But right now, siguro it's all about conditioning.
Ryan Costello, no good on the 3 ball. Rebound number 5 for Ron J. Buenafe. As that drive by Mac Baracael stopped. Nitong si Ryan Costello as Ryan Costello will be called for the foul. First team foul for the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves as Mac Baracael. Let's take a look at that. Ron J. Buenafe to Mac Baracael, and that is a foul there called on Ryan Costello.
Good outlet pass by Ron J. Buenafe. Every time Ron J. is on the playing court, medyo luluwag yung depensa talaga ng kalaban. Ang dami kasing firepower.
Mac Baracael, 11 points already. Make that 11 points. Si Drifa papasok ulit sa loob. Papalitan si Paul Sanga. As these free throws are brought to you by Chicks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nakisang Manok ng Bayan.
So far this tournament, just a 5.5 rebound average for Mac Baracael.
And that is a miss there for Mac Baracael, pero substitute free throw will be given to Mac Baracael. Maagang pumasok. Ito si JR ng Sang. Yeah, Renz Palma will check in for JR ng Sang. So this is a much smaller lineup for Coach Chris Bautista and the Buffalo Braves. Papart Mandresa will be the center now. Mac Baracael scores.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Viz, I know this team will run. Kitang-kita natin. They will make Renz Palma as their 4 guy.
That is a block there mula kay Ralph Salcedo. Monte inside for the score. 31-20 now the score. 11-point lead still para sa Misor.
Tingnan natin if Misor can capitalize on this small lineup of Kapatagan.
Monsayak to Ron J. Ron J fade away and a score.
Still very deadly.
8 points now for Ron J. Pero yun na, yung sinasabi mo, takbuhan para sa kapunan ng Kapatagan, and no one stopping Papart Manresa.
Yeah, but they can afford to exchange basket as another muntik ng open, hindi lang tinira ni Buenafe.
That is a steal there. Papart Manresa running the break, and that is a hard fall there for these 2 players, Ralph Salcedo and Papart Manresa. As Ron J. Buenafe scores on the other end, but These two players down on the floor. Papart Mandresa, that drive into the hole.
That's really a bad fall for
Yes.
both guys. Mandresa and Salcedo really sacrificing their body. This is what VisMin is all about.
Yeah, parehas na players. Hats off to them for hindi talaga hindi sila yung bumibigay agad here for their respective teams even though they went down. And lumabas na muna ito si Papart Mandresa. Yes, I see him on the screen. And pinasok na sa loob ni Coach Chris Bautista. Another guard, James Insho. So there is no big man here for the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves.
Now, this is the first time of all games of Kapatagan I've seen that a small lineup, you know, ganyan yung mga coach eh. Another tactical move na nag-iisip ka.
Costello.
What will work for you?
Oh, you know, who needs a big man if you have Marlon Monte getting those rebounds?
For sure, if you're small, you need to attack. Kailangan lang talaga, you always crash the board. You will always have a chance if 3 to 4 players will attack the rim.
Let's turn it over now to Nino Abanez with a report on the Misamis Oriental Brew Authority.
Kahit na maganda ang pinakita ng Misor after ng first quarter, hindi pa rin ito sapat. That's why they need to move every time. Utilize the pick and rolls, locate the shooters and slashers to continue the momentum for them. Ano sa tingin nyo, Paul?
Yeah, that's exactly, no. Ang dami kasing kanina, you cannot afford to have Roger Buenafe open, especially on the wing.
And Marlon Monte, it looks like he's the center here for the squad. Ron J. Buenafe making a basket, scoring on that play.
You know, Ron J. Buenafe, in his college days, has been a smooth operator.
And right now, a timeout is called as we take a look at this manok ng bayan chipog of the game by who else but Ron J. Buenafe. Ito ang malupit na chipog of the game. Yung Ron J. Buenafe, natin sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-isang manok ng bayan. We will be right back.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Right now, James Insho on the floor, one of their homegrown players, and Marlon Monte looking to get their groove going here in the second quarter as this Misor Brew Authority squad led by this guy, Ron J. Buenafe, has been doing wonders for them here in the first half. 12 points na nga for Ron J. Buenafe together with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. So just the combination nito ni Ron J at saka ni Mac Barakel, 24 points for them here in this game.
You know, this is a tough matchup for Insho. He will go up against Buenafe.
And Tay Chodoro scoring on a 3 ball there. So nararamdaman na ni Tay Chodoro yung rhythm niya dito. 6 points already for him.
You know, Insho against Sidurifa.
And look at that, James Insho scoring on that. Yan ang mga magic bunot ng mga coaches dito, lalo na ni Coach Chris.
You know, last 2 games he did not play until that last game. Yes, until that last game na medyo yung tinambakan na sila ng Pagadian. As Insho there, a steal and a 2-pointer.
Tay Chodoro now. Inside, Renz Palma. And who needs a big man if you have this 5-guard rotation for your Kapatagan Buffalo Braves?
The small lineup of Coach Chris has doing wonders for this Kapatagan team.
Tate Teodoro finding his buddy Renz Palma for the reverse. It's just a 4-point lead for the Misor Brew Authority.
Sir Benji, may inireklamo na naman daw po kayo.
Ang sarap-sarap ng uling roasters ko. Bakit ko konti lang yung stores? Gusto Ronald,
Patulfo ka ng patulfo. Eh, nasa harap mo na ang solusyon.
buksan mo manok mo. Masarap ang uling roasters. Salamat na marami, sir. Sakalang niyo ba ay? Tama na, hindi tayo close.
Dahil sa buhay, kailangan mo ng kasangga. Uling roasters, sumobra sa sarap. Pasensya na.
Marlon Monte on your screen right now, 8 points and 2 rebounds for him. James Inshaw and the rest of the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves on a scoring run here as they cut the lead down to 4.
You know, playing with a small lineup, you really need to pressure the ball, especially that passing lane. You need to really to deny it. I like this, what Inshaw is doing, fronting the bigger Sidorifa, and that's right, 3 seconds violation.
Good defense dito mula sa 20-year-old Kapatagan native James Inshaw.
Yeah, who plays for University of Cebu in CSAFE.
And ito ngayon, Ryan Costello. Bring down the ball. Costello, teardrop, no good. Rebound, Andoy Estrella. Estrella, fast break, binigay dito kay Joseph Sedorifa. And that stops the bleeding para sa umunan ng Misor Brew Authority. And we are entering this mandatory timeout. It's 39-33 as we take a look at this fast break. Andoy to Joseph Sedorifa. It's 39-33.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
As we take a look at the Kapatagan native James Inshaw, and for sure, very proud ng mga kababayan niya doon sa Kapatagan, sa Lanao del Norte, sa pinapakita ng kanilang player na si James Inshaw. And that shot by James Inshaw, yun, may halong gigil na yun.
Yeah, it's too much aggressiveness there by Inshaw. Hindi niya nakita. Teodoro was very open on the opposite corner.
39-33 ang ating score. 4 minutes and 31 remaining dito sa ating second quarter. Ron J. Buenafe. Well defended here by Renz Palma. Joseph Sedorifa now kontra Achi Inigo. And that's a layup there by Joseph Sedorifa. Iniwan na lang ni Achi Inigo yun.
Bad defense, one-on-one by Inigo.
Tate Teodoro, no good. Rebound, Marlon Monte, and that is 10 points now for Marlon Monte.
You know, 6 of that coming for an offensive rebound.
Marlon Monte averaging 10.3 points. Ngayon, boundary na siya with 10 points.
And we're just here in the first half.
Ron J. And that is good defense mula dito kay James Inshaw.
You know, Inshaw is not there playing to score. He's there to have quality minutes, you know, getting some rebounds.
And speaking of rebound, ayan, Marlon Monte all alone for the inside. Marlon Monte playing well for them. And Joel Soliano has checked into the ball game for Kapatagan, and nagpasok na ng big man si Coach Chris Bautista and Christian Farito.
Kaya kasi nga, bumalik na si Ballesteros. So it's a good matchup, Ballesteros and Farito.
James Inshaw drives inside. Huli ni Jason Ballesteros. Shot clock at 6 seconds. Ivan Meca rin, pinasok na sa loob nito ni Coach Viz Valencia. At Chinigo, no good, still scoreless. It's Chinigo in this game.
You know, although it didn't went in, I like the aggressiveness so far for Inigo compared to their last two games. You know, papasok rin yan on the second half. You just need to have the feel of the game.
Barakel posting up Marlon Monte and a basket. May kasama pang foul.
You know, that's really a mismatch there. Monte, a smaller guy, compared to Baracael. Hindi rin kasi pwedeng bigyan mo ng spasyo to eh. Because he has that outside shot too.
This is a mismatch at the post, and Mac Barakel taking advantage of that. As Mac Barakel trips to the free throw line for the bonus. This free throw is brought to you by Chooks to Go 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Mac Barakel now with a total of 15 points here as Coach Chris Bautista will sue for time. They are still down here big, 44-35.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Marlon Monte asking dun sa last play, no, yung poste raw niya. So, nasa ng foul, but ito, Joel Soliano, Cagayan de Oro native. Christian Farito. So, ilan sa mga players ng Kapatagan that are coming here. But Mac Baracael with 15 points and Ivan Meca. The rest of the Misor Brew Authority still on top here by 9.
So far, you know, the scores are distributed to Baracael and Buenafe.
Soliano now, bring down the basketball. Soliano, 3 ball. No good, rebound, Ivan Meca.
Bad shot by Soliano.
And now Andoy Estrella is fouled there. Or rather, that's traveling.
Now, that's a bad shot by Soliano on their last possession. May Fajarito ka dyan eh. Or may Monte ka. Why will you opt for a shot? You still have 7 seconds left on the shot clock. As a point guard, you know, be a facilitator first.
And right now, 3 players in double figures for Misor. Isa lamang para dito sa for Kapatagan. As Christian Farito scores there. That's his 5th point.
You know, Monte is a very active, always very aggressive, trying to dissect the defense of Misor. And they're running now.
Ito, Renz Palma, Air Palma, no good on that, but miscommunication from Sidorifa and Ballesteros.
You know, ang ganda na sana, no? From right to left, everything but the shot. Air Palma.
And nice play there. Then Christian Farito wide open inside for that too. Farito, one-hander, short. And rebound, Jason Ballesteros. Inside, Mac Baracael. Extra pass, huli! Ni Christian Barito. Fast break, Inigo. Pass, wide open. Joel Soliano, no good, rebound. And Mac Paracal gets the ball back. A minute and 52 remaining. Mac Paracal, no good. And landing awkwardly, ito si Mac Paracal. And it looks like Mac Paracal is hurt there.
Sana, can we see that replay on that last fast break
Yes, that's the second
attempt
one.
of Mac Barakael? No, when he tried to attempt, medyo nag-tweak siguro yung ankle niya, or is it his knees? We'll check it later.
Yes, so check na natin courtside reporter yan later on. As we resume action here, Joseph Cedripa, 3, no good, rebound. Marlon Monte. Fast break, Marlon Monte scores.
Monte scoring now above his average, very aggressive. Now siya lang talaga yung bumubuhay ng Kapatagan Buffalo Braves.
Andoy. Inside to Real Cervantes. Scoring. And that's 7 points now for Real.
Good pass by Andoy Estrella.
Now it's Inigo bringing down the ball. 3 ball. The Hawkeye scores!
I told you earlier, Alvin, even though he missed the last shot, just feel for the game. Sigurado, on the next time, kaka na naman to si Inigo.
And looking to gain his confidence here in this matchup. Cervantes, binigay dito kay Joseph Cedrifa. That is an offensive foul.
The difference between this quarter and last quarter, the defense of Kapatagan is already or always at that passing lane. Always denying the first pass or even the handoff.
And 46.4 seconds remaining. Very close game dito, Paul. And that is a turnover, or rather, tapik pa to ni Maivan Mecca.
Pwede pa to. They just need a quick shot para bumalik pa for Kapatagan.
Inigo now. Binigay dito kay Renz Palma. Palma agad si Tarifa. Jumper. And it trickles in.
No, shooter bounce.
46-44 the score. Andoy. Estrella now. Shot. Game clock and shot clock difference of about 6 seconds. No good, Cedrifa, second serving. No one boxing out Joseph Cedrifa.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Last shot na, Inigo wisely.
Achi to Marlon Monte, 3, no. And that will end our second quarter of action as we head into halftime. It's a very close one, Paul. Our score is 48-44.
Even though tambak 25-11 yung first quarter, but this second quarter, that small ball of Chris Bautista of Kapatagan has been doing wonders for them. We'll expect them on the second half, they will use that kind of game plan.
Sa ating pagbabalik, the second half of action ng imbakbakang Misor Brew Authority kontra Kapatagan Buffalo Braves.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Hey,
Sir Benji, may inireklamo na naman daw po kayo.
ang sarap-sarap ng uling roasters ko. Bakit ko konti lang yung stores? Boss Ronald,
Patulfo ka ng patulfo. Nasa harap mo na ang solusyon. Buksan mo manok mo. Masarap ang uling roasters.
Salamat na marami, sir. Saka alam niyo ba, Idol?
Tama na, hindi tayo close.
Dahil sa buhay, kailangan mo ng kasangga. Uling Roasters, sumobra sa sarap. Pasensya na.
Pagdating sa healthy chicken, sagot namin kayo sa Chooks to Go. Bili na ng classic honey-glazed Chooks to Go sweet roast chicken o ang Chooks to Go pepper roast chicken na marinated with pepper and herbs. At ang mintamang anghang, saktong sipa, ang harissa roast. Lahat ng aming manok ay laki sa alaga, hindi sa gamot. Garantisado, zero antibiotics. Kaya order na sa Chooks to Go Delivery Hotline 8687-1010 o online sa chookstogodelivery.com, Facebook Messenger o via GrabFood at Food Panda. Chooks to Go, the healthiest manok na masarap kahit walang sauce. Another first from Bounty Agro Ventures Incorporated.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
MyTV, a television and digital channel that brings you stories and important updates through shows about different topics in business, health and wellness, politics, financial literacy, legal knowledge, travel, food, music and the arts, lifestyle, sports, faith, and current events. Tune in for relevant information, insightful discussions, and entertainment. Catch us on Sky Cable Channel 30 and on our Facebook page and YouTube channel at MyTV Cebu and our official website at mytv.ph. MyTV, my channel, your channel.
At tayo nga po ay nagbabalik dito sa loob ng Pagadian City Gymnasium. Halftime po ng inyong second game lamang ang Misamis Oriental Brew Authority 48-44 kontra dito sa Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. Kasama ko ngayon ang assistant coach ng Kapatagan Buffalo Braves, Coach Al Vergara. Coach, lamang po ang Misor. 4 points. How will you stop the momentum of Misor?
Siguro yung transition offense sila, kailangan namin may stop yun. Kasi doon kami nagkukulang sa help side defense namin kasi maraming mismatch sa amin eh. Kaya puro poste sila, kaya kailangan yung help side namin ma-adjust namin yun.
Thank you so much, Coach. At ngayon naman, kasama ko ang assistant coach din ng Misamis Oriental, Coach Mike Canceran. Coach, 1-1 na po ang standing nyo ngayon at nanalo kayo against Iligan. So, ano po ba ang magandang ginawa nyo this game at paano nyo ito masusustain?
Yung sustain namin ng last game pa rin, nakafocus pa rin kami sa game plan. Kung ano yung ginawa namin dun sa last game namin nung panalo namin, continue pa rin ang ginagawa namin ngayon sa game.
Maraming salamat. Yun po ang ating mga assistant coaches ng Kapatagan Buffalo Braves at Misamis Oriental. Back to you, Coach.
And thank you very much, Nino. And our score right now, it's 48-44. Misor Brew Authority in the lead by 4 points. Dito po sa inyong Chooks to Go Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup. Alvin Tanyana together with Paul Joven. And let's take a look at the halftime highlights. Ron J. Buenafe has been doing wonders dito sa kaniyang koponan. He is one of their leading scorers dito. Pero Marlon Monte, one of the players to watch out for the Buffalo Braves, scoring 12 points. And Tete Chotoro, JR Nangsang, and the rest of the Buffalo Braves running well here in that second quarter. But it was Ron J. Buenafe and Mac Barakel leading the way, helping for the cause of the Misor Brew Authority. As we take a look right now at our score right now, it's 48-44 sa ating pagbabalik, the third quarter of action ng labanang Misor Brew Authority and Kapatagan Buffalo Braves.
VisMin Super Cup para sa ating kanal, daghang badan mo maayong putulan.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Hey,
Sir Benji, may inireklamo na naman daw po kayo.
ang sarap-sarap ng uling roasters ko. Bakit ko konti lang yung stores? Boss Ronald,
Patulfo ka ng patulfo. Eh, nasa harap mo na ang solusyon. Buksan mo manok mo. Masarap ang uling roasters.
salamat na marami, sir. Saka alam niyo ba, idol?
Tama na, hindi tayo close.
Dahil sa buhay, kailangan mo ng kasangga. Uling Roasters, sumobra sa sarap. Pasensya na.
Pagdating sa healthy chicken, sagot namin kayo sa Chooks to Go. Bili na ng classic honey glazed Chooks to Go sweet roast chicken o ang Chooks to Go pepper roast chicken na marinated with pepper and herbs. At ang may tamang anghang, saktong sipa, ang harissa roast. Lahat ng aming manok ay laki sa alaga, hindi sa gamot. Garantisado, zero antibiotics. Kaya order na sa Chooks to Go delivery hotline 8687-1010 o online sa chookstogodelivery.com, Facebook Messenger o via GrabFood at Food Panda. Chooks to Go, the healthiest manok na masarap kahit walang sauce. Another first from Bounty Agro Ventures Incorporated.
...48-44 our score here in the halftime ng bakbakang Misor Brew Authority kontra sa Kapatagan Buffalo Braves dito po sa inyong Chooks to Go Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup Mindanao Leg. Alvin Tanyana together with Paul Hoven. And Paul, let's discuss what happened during that first half of play.
You know, the biggest lead of Misor was 14 points, but that small ball of Coach Chris Bautista of Kapatagan cutting down the lead to 4. And Alvin, yung bench points, 21 points for Misor at 27 naman for Kapatagan. Yun na nga, small ball, Insyo, Monte, Palma pa yung sentro nila.
Oh, Costello also was part of that, and also Tete Chodoro. And ito, na-update tayo, 33 points of Kapatagan in that second quarter is a VisMin record for most points in the second quarter alone.
Yeah, we know, you know, talking about also for Misor, they've been, again, a scorer heavily team. Sabihin na natin, Kawaling, Balisteros, Sanga, Buenafe, and for this game, Makmak Barakael and Buenafe are leading the Misor team with 12 points apiece.
Yes, Mac Barakael with 15 points leading the way for all scorers. Marlon Monte with 12 naman para sa Kapatagan. So we are about to start our second half of action with Achi Inigo, Renz Palma, Christian Farito, Jeff Acain, and we have ito sa loob si King Astrero. So it's the same starting five for Kapatagan. Buenafe now with Ando Estrella, JR Kawaling, Mac Barakael, and Jason Ballesteros for Misor.
3 points by Kawaling. Is always deadly there since his college days. You know, kulang po talaga ng conditioning si JR Kawaling on their last game. He only played in the first half because sabi nga niya, no, parang napagod siya sa traveling to Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay.
And ito, rebound niya nito si Captain JR Kawaling to Mac Barakael, and that's a foul called on Jeff Acain.
Good thing we see here, Barakael running. So medyo okay naman yung injury niya kanina, pinagpag lang.
Oo, nadulas lang daw siya kanina nung sumisenya siya sa akin during the halftime break as Mac Barakael trooping to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Former FEU Tama now, the former Smart Gilas 1.0 member, so a national team member nga itong si Mac Barakael. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. That's 16 points now for Mac Barakael, who averages only 4.5 points here in our tournament.
Yeah, almost a 5 rebound, 5 points per game. Pero ngayon nga, no, we talked earlier, siya talaga yung kumakana for Misor.
King Astrero scoring here. That's his first 2 points of the Mindanao leg. Andoy Estrella moving inside. Natapikan ni Renz Palma. Palma all the way using the left hand.
Para ng si Air Palma, no? That's his moniker, no? From a right to left.
And showing us the high-flying abilities of the former Red Warrior. Ito, posting ngayon ni JR Kawaling, binigay kay Mac Barakael. Barakael moving closer. One-hander is good.
Asay tono. Yung mga one-hander niya, ang galing. Ganda tingnan.
Our score right now is 54-48. Still a 6-point lead. King Astrero, back-to-back hits. Yes!
Clearly, you can see the confidence of Astrero. Earlier, he made that perimeter shot, and this time, a 3-pointer.
Magic bunot to start this quarter, but JR Kawaling with a one-hander.
Astrero and Kawaling scoring for both sides with 5 points apiece in this quarter.
Palma now with a drive. At Inigo, the Hawkeye scores!
What did I tell you earlier, Alvin?
Yun na, nakukuha na niya yung rhythm niya here in this quarter, or rather here in this game. Barakael, Ron J. Buenafe now. Will he use the screen? Ron J. No good. Rebound, Jeff Acain. Lead down to 2. Inigo, forward pass to Palma. 3 ball. No good. Rebound, Jason Ballesteros. Andoy. Fast break to Ron J. sa kaliwa. Bang!
6 out of 8 so far in the field. That's his third three-pointer.
Achi Inigo now. Well,
Ganda ng spacing no, on that fast break.
miss there from Achi, but Christian Barito with the second serving, still no good. Rebound. Number 5 for Jason Ballesteros. And Mac Barakel all alone. Pinabayaan na lang. Achi Inigo yun. And that's a quick run there for the Misor Brew Authority as they are on top here. 63-54. Let's take a look at that pass by Ron J to Mac Barakel for the easy 2 points.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
154 our score. As ito, batiin natin yung mga nanonood natin through our Facebook page. Luis Birondo. And then Wengta Soyo, Marlon Tonex, nanonood din. And then Johentay Cabajo, Glenn Albarico, and Bembol Rivera. Yan, mga nanonood sa atin through our Facebook Live. And nanonood din sa atin dyan sa labas, sa Plaza Luz, dito sa City of Pagadian as JR Nangsang scores on that play.
Knockout play yun, no? Fast break from a timeout.
Mac Barakel. And no good. Rebound jam ng Sang. Achi Inigo bringing down the basketball. Inigo pass to Jeffrey Akain and nakabingwit pa ng foul. Ito si Jeff Akain.
You know, a chance of an N1 play. Good kick out pass by Inigo. Alvin, ano yung may tawag ka Akain eh.
Yes, James Yap 2.0. And he's showing it right now. That one-hander is like his idol, to si James Yap.
And the way he shoots though.
The free throw, yun, no?
On the top of his head.
As we turn it over now to Nino Abanid with the report on Kapatagan.
Thank you so much, Coach Alvin. Paulit-ulit na sinabi ni Coach Chris na kailangan talaga lang pigilan ang shooters at slashers ng Misor. Kung makakaya from backcourt pa lang, huwag nang patawirin ang bola. Sa mga players naman niya, sunod-sunod ang laban nila dito sa elimination. So kailangan talaga niyang i-rotate ng maayos ang players niya, lalo na ang mga homegrowns. Back to you, Coach.
Thank you very much. And homegrowns, ang dami rin naman nilang players dito. But James Inshaw, Joel Soliano, part of those. Jeff Akain, most notable rotation player nito ni Coach Chris Bautista. Pass outside, Achi Inigo! Bang!
Medyo natamaan ako sa araw niya. That's his third three-pointer of the game.
The Hawkeye is on the move here. 9 points and 0 points nga siya from the last game. Jason Ballesteros inside to Mac Barakel, and that's a foul called on Jeff Akain.
Akain there, parang wala na siyang magawa eh. Good entry pass there by Ballesteros.
And this tie, 61 all, is our first dead block dito in our game. Mac Barakel shooting 2 free throws. First one is still no good for Mac. Sedorifa checking in for Ron J. Buenafe. Second free throw now as these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics on nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Second free throw is good now for Mac. 21 points now for him. That shot is no good. Hurried shot there mula sa Kapatagan. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Forward pass. Mac Barakel inside for 2. Now it's back to a 3-point lead for the Brew Authority. Achi Inigo. Pass. Napunta dito kay Renz. Inside, JR Nangsang. Jumper is good.
Basic move there. Spin around shot by Nangsang.
Balik dito sa isa ang kalamangan ng Misor. Poste sa loob. JR Kawaling in and out. Rebound Renz Palma. Palma now on the move. Pass. Natapikan ni Andoy Estrella. Joseph Sedorifa now. 2-on-1 fast break. Mac Maracayal is fouled by Jeffrey Acain.
So far, Misor just capitalizing on the mismatches. First of that, Kawaling against Ostrero. Hindi lang talaga na pumasok yun, no?
That's the fourth personal foul now on Jeffrey Acain as we take a look at that foul. And we are heading into this mandatory timeout where ito nga Misor Brew Authority still on top. 64-63.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Choose to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Combined assist of the game. Joseph Sedorifa to Mac Maracayal. Our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
That 61 all earlier, that's our first deadlock of the game.
Oo. And itong si Mac Maracayal will shoot the free throws here. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Mac Maracayal now with 24 points.
And counting.
Oo. Our Mindanao High, I believe, was with Carlo Lastimosa. If I can be stand corrected there.
Rich Ginitaran was 26.
26, yes. And now, Mac Maracayal with 23.
So pwede pa. We have only 1.5 quarter left in our ball game.
As Marlon Monte tungo sa free throw line to shoot 2, he was fouled on the play. Marlon Monte with 12 points now in the ball game. First free throw is good. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Second free throw now for the Bulacan native, Marlon Monte. Our score right now is tied at 65. Second deadlock of this matchup. Sedorifa moving inside against Marlon Monte, and he scores on a teardrop.
You know, Sedorifa really wanted that ball. You can see him communicating with Kawaling.
Nangsang blocked. Second serving, and Jer Nangsang scores.
Nangsang lumalaban against that defense of Ballesteros. Chance of an N1 play.
Let's take a look at that. Marlon Monte to Jer Nangsang. He was blocked there, but that inside score there by Jer Nangsang. And he will shoot the bonus as this free throw is brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
I like this Costello and Chidoro is now, and then lumabas lang sandali si Inigo and Air Palma, and of course their high man on the first half, Monte.
Sedorifa now moving inside and the score. So palitan ngayon ang lead here. Misor on top by 1. Tay passes it out. Costello And no good. Rebound number 10 for Jason Ballesteros. That pass, the drive rather, nitong si Joseph Sidrifa, he was fouled there. Marlon Monte with the foul. As we take a look at this one-hander or that drive mula dito kay Joseph Sidrifa. And Real Cervantes now checking back in for Jason Ballesteros. Isa sa mga players na hinahanap ko dito for Miss Or that performed well in their last game is Mark Sarangay. He's not here in the venue. Maybe we can check with our courtside reporter Leo Nino Abanid where Mark Sarangay is.
Yes, he was very helpful on their last game, not only on scoring but defending the paint and rebounding.
You see that post-up play there by Sidrifa. That's Monte, and that is a foul. That's a clear foul there. And Marlon Monte now moves in. Marlon Monte, second serving for him.
Salcedo and the team of Miss Or, talo sila so far on the aggressiveness. You know, maliit pa tong yung Kapatagan eh.
JR Kawaling in and out for 3. Here comes the Buffalo Braves. Pass to JR Nangsang. Labas muna. But they passed it inside to Papart Mandresa, but that is too strong of a pass.
You know, Nangsang did not see Teodoro on his opposite side. Libreng-libre sa tres. And we know that Teodoro is deadly from outside.
And now, Miss Or. And that's a miss mula dito kay JR Kawaling. Costello passes it out. Marlon Monte scoring for
this small lineup of Kapatagan until now, since the first half, is doing wonders and getting the lead for the first time here in all ball game.
And Marlon Monte scoring there. Lamang nga po sila heading into this timeout. 72-69.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Papart Mandresa and the rest of the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves on top here by 3. Kontra dito sa mga nakaputi ng Miss Or, Brew, Authority, JR Nangsang, Real Cervantes. And right now, Paul, they are missing the services of Mark Sarangay. Malaking bagay kung merong Mark Sarangay dito for Miss Or.
Yeah, that's another big man for Miss Or. May Ballesteros, may Sarangay ka na. But on the first half, one of the missing link here for Miss Or is Cervantes. So we expect him with this lineup playing now. They need to put the ball to Cervantes.
Pero ito muna poste ngayon dito. Bigay kay Real Cervantes. And still no good. Joseph Sidrifa with rebound. Real Cervantes. Right place at the right time. Right timing sa sinabi mo.
Yeah, good cut there. Again, Sidrifa, binubuhay talaga yung aggressiveness ng Miss Or. Another offensive rebound.
Mandresa. Monte now on the left side. He looks to move inside and he goes and a foul call.
You know, alahoy na yung natira. But then again, a fishing expedition by Monte.
First personal foul. Hold on. As we take a look at that pass mula kay Joseph Sidrifa to Real Cervantes. And now Marlon Monte to the free throw line. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Talking about Kapatagan, Monte is the high mark, got the high mark for Kapatagan, 18 points.
Yes, 18 points and 5 rebounds for the Bulacan native.
Ang maganda pa dito, 8 out of 12 field goals.
Very effective shooting for Marlon Monte. Monsayak for 3. Bang!
Kitang-kita mo that time, Monsayak, hinahanap talaga yung opensa niya.
And that jumper by Nangsang, no good, but the smallest guy on the floor, Ryan Costello, getting the offensive rebound.
Earlier, I talked to you about this is a good matchup. Monsayak and Costello. Yun na nga, nagpapakilala na yung dalawa.
Monsayak, another 3. No rebound, Ryan Costello.
And now they're up and running.
Tay fakes it, moves closer, layup, no good. And Papart Madresa gets the ball back. Marlon Monte contra Ralph Salcedo. Marlon Monte using his veteran smarts, but natapikan nitong si Ralph Salcedo. Shot clock at 4.8 seconds.
You haven't seen Monte played like this, Albino. Very aggressive on both ends.
Ryan Costello now. 3 ball from way out, no good. Ayan, hindi na hinabol ni Ralph Salcedo.
It's a good shot kasi nga, shot clock na.
45.4 seconds remaining here in our third quarter. Cedrifa now. Contra Monte. Cedrifa fouled on the drive by JR Nangsang. First personal foul on JR Nangsang, kaya tutungo ang former CU Scorpion na si Joseph Cedrifa to the free throw line. First free throw is good. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. JR Nangsang being subbed out for Edok Doroteo, pero quality minutes for this big man, JR Nangsang. 9 points in 8 minutes.
Good quality minutes here for Nangsang. Again, this is still a small lineup for Kapatagan. No? It's been doing wonders for them since that second quarter.
Edok Doroteo contra Real Cervantes. Nilabas nila kay Costello. Costello with 9 seconds to shoot. Jumper from before Costello is no good. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Joseph Cedrifa to Paul Sanga. 3. No good. Rebound. Costello. Tay Chodoro passes it up to Marlon Monte. And now Marlon Monte with 22 points.
Unselfish play there by Chodoro. No? Pinakita pa sa area. Akala nila he will attempt that shot.
And that will end our third quarter of play as we take a look at that nice pass. Tay Chodoro to Marlon Monte. That will be point number 22 for Marlon Monte. Our score 78-76.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso at ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. so you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Ang ating score dito sa bakbakan ng Misor kontra sa Kapatagan. And kung kaninang second quarter, that 33-point output of Kapatagan was the highest ever in a second quarter sa ating VisMin Super Cup. The 34-point output naman ng Kapatagan is the highest in the third quarter.
Grabe, no? It's because of their outside shooting. Inigo was on fire, Monte is on fire, Chodoro is also hitting that outside shots.
And the highest is 35 points na nakuha nitong kupunan ng KCS Computer Specialist kontra sa Tubigon Bohol Mariners doon sa Visayas State.
Yes, again, Buenafe answering the call of Coach Vis.
And itong Kapatagan Buffalo Braves not liking what they did here in the start of the fourth quarter. Ron J. Buenafe booming triple, and they take a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter of action. Dr. Authoritea and the rest of the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves using the timeout, as it is already a 3-point lead for the Brew Authority, 81-78. Tate Chodoro ties things up with that 3-ball. Tabla na naman tayo dito, Paul.
Offensive onslaught for both teams.
Eto ngayon, Andor Estrella to Real Cervantes. Ron J. Buenafe, bang, bang, bang!
Bad defense by Teodoro. Why will you leave that guy open? He's the most dangerous guy for Misor.
Kanina, eto naman, si Andoy, kanina nasa kanan, ngayon nasa kaliwa. So Ron J. Buenafe easily can score here as Ryan Costello with a teardrop.
So far for Kapatagan, their aggressiveness, that's why they came back for that 14-point lead.
Andoy with a 3, no good, rebound. Real Cervantes, and he was fouled in the basket for the real deal, Real Cervantes.
A case of good positioning, right timing at the right time.
And take a look at that, Andoy Estrella way off with a 3-ball, but look at that. Real Cervantes scoring on that play. Real Cervantes shooting the bonus charity. This free throw is brought to you by Chips to Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Monte now scoring on that play. 24 points now for Marlon Monte.
Every time Monte has that ball, he always have that intention to go hard.
Real Cervantes passes it. 3-ball naman kay Joseph Sedorifa. Wala. Rebound. Marlon Monte gets the ball. And he was stopped by Andoy Estrella.
I like that foul of Estrella compared on getting an easy layup on the fast break.
Coach Bis Valencia, Coach Dale Lacorte, nag-uusap nga doon.
No,
strategies. Yes, go ahead.
Alvin Monte, ibang-iba ngayon. Tanungin natin siguro later, no, kung anong nakain ito.
10 points average, over the boundary na nga itong si Marlon Monte. Pero ito, Mac Baracael getting that rebound. Andoy passes it inside to Mac Baracael. And Mac Baracael now holds the season high of scoring dito sa Mindanao leg with 28. No good para kay Pawad Mandresa.
Sorry, miss there by Mantresa. Sayang.
Andoy loses the ball on the drive. And Joseph Cedrifa fouls Carlos Tabaquero.
Good foul. Just trying to stop that fast break of Kapatagan.
And that 2 points there by Mac Baracael is the season high for our Mindanao leg with 28 points. The last play, the highest before that, Rich Ginitara with 26.
You know, talking about those players, Ginitara and Baracael. But watch out for this guy, Monte. You know, if ever they will pull this win, I'm gonna give this guy the Manok ng Bayan best player of the game.
Okay, siya yung talaga nagpe-perform dito. But Ryan Costello, no good with a 3 rebound. Nakuha ni Ron J. Buenafe. Buenafe now bringing down the basketball. Against Renz Palma. He will use that Cervantes screen. Buenafe, no! Rebound, Ryan Costello. Pass to Renz Palma, extra pass to Edok Doroteo. And Ron J. Buenafe, wala sa mga sa pwesto, fouling itong si Edok Doroteo.
You know, Doroteo, you know, if I'm the coach, if I'm Chris Bautista, I'll be very angry with Doroteo. You know, always go hard. Maganda na yung pasa. Why would you finish it with intent to make a basket?
As these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics sa nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Not to discount, no? Malaki naman talaga. Si Buenafe nung nambangga siya. But then again, you know, finish the play.
Yes, for sure. Itong si Coach Chris Bautista will talk to Edok Doroteo later about that. Edok Doroteo looking to cut the lead down to 2, and he does on that free throw. 88-86. 6 minutes and 55 remaining dito. Ballesteros binalik sa loob ni Coach Chris Valencia. Gives it up to Mac Baracael for a 3. No good. Rebound. Costello. Palma on the fast break. Palma. Pass. Doroteo. Huli nito ni Jason Ballesteros.
Again, what I'm saying. Drive it hard. Go hard all the time.
Nice pass nito si Mac Baracael to Ivan Meca. Ivan Meca now with his first 2 points. 90-87 the score. Palma behind the back pass to Pajarito. Pajarito posting up. Costello moves in. A one-hander. No good. Rebound. Number 12 for Jason Ballesteros. Ron J. No rebound. Mac Baracael. Baracael to Ivan Meca once again. And the former Arellano University Chief scores.
Good pass and good recognition by Mac Baracael. Mac Baracael is not only doing it in points, but also rebounding and assisting.
Let's take a look at that. Baracael dishing it off to Ivan Meca. That's assist number 2 for him. And the bench happy for that. As Ivan Meca will trip to the free throw line to shoot the bonus charity. Free throw is no good as we turn it over now to Nino Abanet with this report on the Misamis Oriental Brew Authority.
Coach Alvin, kaya hindi sila nakakalayo sa larong ito dahil sa kanilang transition defense. Kailangan pagbaba ng bola, takbo kaagad sa depensa, huwag maglakat at maghintay sa kabilang court. Doble kahit lang ngayong 4th quarter, lalo na sa depensa to get this win. Back to you, Coach.
Yes, they just have to go back on defense end. Miscommunication from Monsayak to Ballesteros. Doroteo scores. That cuts down the lead to 1 point.
I like that time, the drive of Doroteo. There's an intent and he always go hard compared to the last 2 shots that he missed.
Coach Viz Valencia sues for time as their squad is still up by 1. But let's take a look at this. One of the main block of the game. Ballesteros blocking itong si Edok Doroteo. Ang para mapututan na yan sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-isang manok ng bayan.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Chooks to go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
Francis Munsayak, there on your screen. And their squad right now just up by 1 here against the Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. This is just our second game. Kanina, first game, exciting finish, a buzzer beater of a shot from Lester Reyes as Rojas City Vanguards takes home their first win here in the Mindanao leg by a 71-69 win against JPS Zamboanga.
Yeah, and before that, JK guaranteed me a win and he did deliver.
At kaya itong game natin ngayon, second game, also an exciting one with just a 1-point lead. Ballesteros still no good on the second serving. Renz Palma, fast break, gives it up. Costello, 3, bang, bang, bang!
Good pass there. Transition 3 by Costello. Iba na talaga yung basketball ngayon, no? Instead of before going hard for that shaded area layup. Good clear there by Doroteo.
94-92 foul is called on Ivan Mecca. As we go into this mandatory timeout, time remaining 4 minutes and 50 dito sa ating fourth quarter.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
You are taking a look at the newly renovated Pagadian City Gymnasium dito po sa siyudad ng Pagadian, probinsya ng Zamboanga del Sur. For our second game of our Sunday triple header ng bakbakang Misor, Brew, Authority, and Kapatagan Buffalo Braves. 2-point lead right now for the Buffalo Braves with 4 minutes and 50 remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter.
Still an anybody's ball game. Oh, what a bad pass there by Tabaquero.
Yes.
Hindi niya nakita eh. Si Palma is not watching the ball. He's trying to be there, positioning on that right corner or left corner.
Unforced errors na naman for this Buffalo Braves, and that will be a major problem if they go on to lose this ball game. Cervantes, 3 ball, and it in. That's almost in, no? For that play.
Just an unlucky break for Cervantes.
And Cervantes gets the ball back there, and there's a foul called on Christian Parito.
Hindi nagamit yung hand at foot break doon ni Parito.
4 minutes and 21 remaining. Monsayak. 3 ball, and he was fouled there. Clear foul there from Ryan Costello.
Clearly, you know, the backs of each offensive player, and he indeed
Francis, yes.
Natamaan yung shooting hand eh.
Oh, very clear yun dito sa side natin.
Hindi ko nga maintindihan bakit si Costello was arguing that call of our referee.
And right now, 2 shots. First free throw by Francis Monsayak. It's good. As these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Free throw, number 2 for Francis is good. 7 points now for the little general. State Chodoro checks in. And also Papart Mandresa, papalitan si Tabacero and Ryan Costello. So they are going big now. Talking about Coach Chris Bautista, and that's 3 for 3 on a free throw strike.
But for me, so far, this game, this big lineup for Kapatagan is not doing well. Tingnan natin, maybe, this time they will have a good communication inside that court.
95 points now for Misor, and this ties the record here in the Mindanao leg for most points in a game, and now they hold the record for most points here as a team in the Mindanao leg with 98 points. Palma to Doroteo for 3. That is so strong.
A bad shot again by Doroteo.
Ballesteros with rebound number 14. Monsayak passes it inside. Real Cervantes scores. 99-94 the score. So 99 points. That is the highest that we have here in the Mindanao leg. Doroteo to Palma. Inside, Fajarito all alone. Where is Jason Ballesteros on that play?
No, it's not only Ballesteros on the help side. Where is Cervantes?
And Monsayak now bringing down the basketball. That's a 3. No good. And rebounded by Christian Fajarito. 2 minutes and 48 remaining here. 99-96. 3-point lead for the Brew Authority. But that is cut down to 1 by that shot by Tede Chodoro.
I don't understand the defense of Mecca. He's a lefty. Why will you send him on his strong side, which is the left side?
Monsayak to Buenafe on the post. Almost a steal completed. Ron J wide open. Bang! And Misor now the first team to reach the 100 here in our tournament. What a smooth reverse for Tede Chodoro.
With 2 minutes left, they just need to stop here.
Ngayon poste sa loob. Ron J 102-100. Buenafe. Smooth layup for Ron J. 104-100. And that 104 ties the record for most points ever dito sa ating VisMin Super Cup.
This time, this game, Misor, this is really their game, no? Ang dami kasing option there, eh. But that guy, Buenafe, you can let others shoot except for that guy.
We have a timeout, 104-100.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit anaws na sauce. Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
104-100 the score. And ito pumapasok ngayon mula sa ating head statistician, JS Mangonon. This 104-100 combined output of 204 is the highest scoring both by combined teams here in the VisMin Super Cup. Previously set by Tabogon and Tubigon over in Visayas, 102-99. So that's 201. 204 na ngayon. And also most points combined, or first time natin na meron tayo here in the VisMin Super Cup na meron tayong 2 teams na umabot ng 100 points.
Talking about Misor, I know, high power in scoring. But for Kapatagan, it's because their outside shooting has been very good, especially on this final half.
As we are just fixing our clock right now, yan, 14 seconds on the shot clock dahil nasa midcourt na nga tayo. Binalik na sa loob to si Marlon Monte.
I like this sub, no? Inigo pumasok. Inigo has been very good, especially in the third quarter.
Ito naman, Marlon Monte, wide open, extra pass, papat, huli ni Jason Ballesteros.
You know, bad layup there by Mantresa. Hindi niya nakita si Inigo was very open on the deep corner.
Ron J. Buenafe now scoring on that play. It's now up to a two-possession lead here, 106-100. 6-point lead for them. Marlon Monte, bang!
They just need a stop. Good pass there by Inigo, and Monte confidently taking that shot.
106-103, Cavite, Mindanao. Estrella contra Inigo, inside. Sedorifa, reverse, but that is traveling.
Good call by referee Paul Cañete. He clearly sees that traveling of Sedorifa.
Mandresa now. This 106 by Misor is now the biggest output of any team here in the VisMin Super Cup. Previously held by M. Jazz Talizay, 104. Yung last time na meron tayong highest. And our referees will review this.
No, sayang eh. They intercepted that passing lane, that handoff of Inigo and Monte. Sayang lang hindi na binasa. Monte should have split that double team, and maybe baka si Inigo pa yung ma-open doon.
57.3 seconds remaining. Ito, very close games that we had here. Kanina nga, a buzzer beater by Lester Reyes, winning for Rojas City Vanguards kontra sa JPS. Ito na naman, dikit na naman tayo dito, Paul.
You know, credit that shot of Reyes to J.K. Casino. He was the one who drive that in the shaded area.
And now it's Ron J. Buenafe's turn, posting up Marlon Monte. Buenafe, no good, rebound, Ron J, and he was fouled. And he will trip to the free throw line to shoot two. The former EAC General now with 28 points, tying ito si Mac Barakel for season high here. As Ron J. Buenafe will trip to the free throw line to shoot two. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go, 100% zero antibiotics na nag-isang manok ng bayan. First free throw is good. Now he has the highest output here in the Mindanao leg with 29 points. Ron J. This will put them on a good spot for the meantime with the 5-point lead, 108-103.
This is just still doable. They just need a good shot here and then a good stop on the other end.
30 points now for Ron J. And what's this? A technical foul is called here. Kasi wala na palang timeout itong kupunan ng Kapatagan. Oh, but let's see. But that 30 points ngayon ni Ron J. Buenafe he's the fourth player to reach 30 points here in the VisMin Super Cup. The other three players, Pari Llagas, Ronald Roy, and Ridon Tilla.
For Misor, Mac Barakel started this game on fire, but Ron J. Buenafe wanted to finish strong for this team. And if ever Misor will win this game, I think dalawa yung best player.
Pwede natin bigyan ng best player dito, pero itong kupunan nga ng Kapatagan, miscommunication there Wala na pala silang timeout, but they sued for time. So that will be in technical free throw, but let's double check. Kasi sumenyas na ang ating mga referees ng technical foul there. So here are the three players before Ron J. Buenafe scored 30. Parillagas with 35. He holds the record for most points in VisMin Super Cup. 33 for Rido Delia. Ronald Roy with 30. So yun yung tatlong players na na-score ng 30 here in our Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup. And right now, Joseph Sidurifa will troop to the free throw line to shoot the technical free throw. Wala na nga kasing timeout itong kupunan ng Kapatagan. This free throw is brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And
miscommunications there by the player and the coaches. No, that's unforgivable, Alvin. No? Alam niyo wala na kayong timeout. Lamang pa yung kalaban. Every point counts, especially here with just 33 seconds left of the game.
Still a two-possession game. 33.4 seconds remaining. About 9.4 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
They need a 3 here para medyo they can have a stop or a stop.
Oh, yun. 14 seconds. Yes, yun. Inayos lang nila yung shot clock at 14 seconds here.
Then just foul immediately. They need a 3 here.
Edok moving inside. Huli na naman ni Jason Ballesteros. That's a foul call. Jason Ballesteros, that is his block number 6.
No, Ballesteros. That guy is a 6'7". Mahirap talaga i-challenge yan.
And Real Cervantes was fouled there as he will troop to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is no good as these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics sa nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And now being put in by Coach Miss Valencia is John Gonzaga.
For sure, no, this is for defensive purposes.
Oh, that free throw by Real Cervantes makes it a 7-point lead, 110-103. Tate, no good, and rebound by Jason Ballesteros, and there is a foul. And that 6 blocks nito si Jason Ballesteros is the record also for most blocks in VisMin Super Cup history. And the previous one is held by itong si Mengito ng ARQ. Joseph Sidrifa short on the first free throw. 14.5 seconds remaining. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Second free throw for Joseph Sidrifa is good. Now with that free throw, it's just up to an 8-point lead. Marlon Monte adding to his output. And right now, inubos na lang yung oras. Jason Ballesteros will hold the clock. And the pass stolen by Inigo. And that will be it as the Misamis Oriental Brew Authority notches their second straight win here in the tournament, while Kapatagan Buffalo Braves goes down to 1-3, losing their third straight game.
You know what, a high scoring ball game for both squads. Actually, yung mga outside shooting talaga for Kapatagan lumalabas na except on that last 2 minutes of the game.
This 35-point output by Misor here in the fourth quarter ties the record for most points in a quarter here in VisMin Super Cup history, at lots of numbers na record na broken here and tied here in this game. Once again, our final score is 111-105. A win here by the Misor Brew Authority. And while we await our Manok ng Bayan sportsmanship moment and Manok ng Bayan player of the game. Great game or great performance, Paul, from both squads.
Yes, especially that small ball lineup of Kapatagan early in that second quarter. Kasi nga, tinambakan sila 25-11. It ended at that first quarter, that small ball lineup. Yun na nga, lumamang pa yung Kapatagan Buffalo Braves early on that fourth quarter.
As we now show you our Manok ng Bayan sportsmanship moment. It is Jason Ballesteros with that clean block and tinayo niya. Itong si Dr. Authoritea, our Manok ng Bayan sportsmanship moment is brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Yan ang nag-iisang Manok ng Bayan. That is Jason Ballesteros finishing with 0 points, 14 rebounds, 6 blocks.
He doesn't need to score. You have Mac Barakael and Ron J. Buenafe.
And speaking of Ron J. Buenafe, who else but to be named as Manok ng Bayan player of the game than Ron J. Buenafe finishing with a Mindanao leg high 30 points, and add to that, meron pa siyang 7 rebounds and 3 assists. He is now with Nino Abaned. Nino, take it away.
Thank you so much, Coach Alvin. Ron J, first of all, congratulations. The second win you here in the elimination round. You scored 7 points in the last 1 minute of the game. What was your mindset that time?
Kailangan lang namin lahat mag-step up actually. So nagkataon lang na ako yung nandun. So ginawa ko lang kung ano yung trabaho ko.
Ron J, ngayon, ilang months na kayo dito sa Pagadian. Kamusta na ba ang kalagayan ng team nyo ngayon?
We've been here, I think, for several weeks. Yung lagay naman namin is okay. Tapos, siyempre, tuloy-tuloy lang yung conditioning namin kasi yun yung pinaka-struggle namin eh. The past few weeks, hindi kami masyado nakakapag-ensayo. So ngayon, pinipilit namin na makuha yung peak ng conditioning namin. Siyempre, binabati ko lahat ng mga family ko sa Manila. Wife ko, si Lucy. Mga kids ko, si Cheska, si Ate Tintin, saka si Bella. Binabati ko rin yung family ko sa Dubai, kay Mami Judy, Daddy Jojo, Tita Abel, yung mga kapatid ko. And then gusto ko rin pasalamatan si Governor Bambi Imano na Misor. Tsaka yung mga sponsors namin, yung Hunger Buster, kay Boss Mogs, kay Boss Ramjet, tsaka kay Sir Eddie Negre. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Ron J. Buenafe, ang ating Chooks to Go, Manok ng Bayan, best player of the game. Balik siya dyan, Coach Alvin.
Wala inaatrasan at hindi mapipigilan si Ron J. Buenafe, ang ating Manok ng Bayan player of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang Manok ng Bayan. Garantisa ng zero antibiotics. Another first from Bounty Agro Ventures Incorporated. Once again, our final score, 111-105. At sa ating pagbabalik, the battle of the undefeated squads. The 3-0 Pagadian Explorers going up against the 2-0 Clarin Santo Niño sa ating pagbabalik.